There's now a clash for the Commonwealth Lightweight Championship between the holder Pat Doherty from Croydon and the challenger and local favourite Najib Daho, a return engagement, by the way. Doherty and Daho fought out a bruising non-title contest last year, and although Doherty won it on a stoppage, it was thought that Daho was leading on points at the end. We join this in round 8. Doherty is in the white shorts, and I can tell you as we join it, there's little in it.
The banging and crashing there. It's just as well he been a good fighter in his time, Billy Rafferty. He knows what's happening there when it gets rough inside. There's Doherty marked down between the eye, Jim. He's giving his hands up there.
Yeah, I see a little bit of blood in Doherty. I think it was his right eye. Yeah. It seemed to be below the eye. If that's the case, at least that's a little bit of consolation. But the heads really have been banging, and Daho has been a little bit dangerous in the last couple of rounds. He's the one now who's the kind of main culprit. Yes, it's definitely blood in Doherty's right eye.
So he wants to go over there and check with the second, maybe call a doctor. I'm not sure whether they'll do that in a Commonwealth title fight. They will do. No, it's well away from what boxing seconds regard as danger areas, I think. In the 8th round then. Oh, what a shot. He's been doing that for the whole fight. It's only, I think, the 3rd time in his career, Jim. He didn't even stay down for a count there, Daho. Give him full credit for that.
He's still shaking, Wedge. He's still feeling the effects of that.
Maybe Doherty thinks if he's cut now, he's got to try and finish this in case he can't go on.
All the way through, Doherty's been dangerous with the uppercuts. He's shaken Daho a couple of times, but that was certainly a peach.
They really are a couple of miniature gladiators, these lads, aren't they, Jim? Your heart goes out to them.
Yeah, well, we wondered, we said earlier, sometimes Daho's not up to the job, but he's certainly up for it tonight. That was a real stiff jab he's taken there.
He started to flounder there at the end of the round as well.
It's over now, you understand that, don't you? Okay, it's just a matter of time now.
Well, over in Doherty's corner, they're saying the fight's over as far as they're concerned, meaning their man can win it, Jim.
Yeah, well, good punching all the way through that round from Daho, but the real serious stuff came from Doherty. The knockdown, lovely uppercut, lovely punch. Daho did well to get back into the fight after that.
And there it is from our low-angle camera too. He clipped that one down and up it came there. It's a perfect stuff from Doherty there.
Yes, no problem. Okay, the ref's going to give us a chance.
Seconds out. Round 9.
Well, this was the round when they last met in October, when Doherty won. Is this going to be a repeat performance or not? They'd almost fought to a standstill there, and certainly it looked as though Daho was gasping a little bit towards the finish there of the 8th. And it didn't take the count, but that's certainly a no fluke with a knockdown.
Well, I would say Doherty really wants to go for a big round here. He had Daho on the floor the previous round, had him pretty shaken towards the end of the round. He should be trying to pick up where he left off and not let Daho take control of things again. But he seems just happy to slot into the old pace again, just pick the counters, but he should really be setting the pace in this round.
Well, he's fighting his way through the pain there quite a bit, isn't he, Daho? He's a gutsy enough character. It's amazing the way Doherty's backed off here, Jim. He'll probably come in the second half of this round.
Yeah, but I would have thought the thing to do would be to start this round strongly and use the second half of the round to inflict the damage, because he really had Daho all over the place, but he hasn't even tried to capitalise on it. Well, full credit to Daho, he really has pumped himself up and come firing back.
Daho really leaning in to take that counter punch from Doherty there, that uppercut. He'd be better off trying to roll his way in there than walk straight in and duck as he is there. Like Doherty was trying to sort of fight the old veterans fight there, having thought he's got it won anyway and wants to just hang on to. Oh, what a punch there. That's not a veterans fight. He knew where that one had come from, the left hook.
Well, that's the first time I've seen Doherty affected by a punch. His eyes really went with that one. That punch really shook him up. He's taken good punches all the way through, but that one really shook him.
I tell you, he was looking well, staring right at the finish there, Jim, when that bell went. It was almost an instinctive punch that he threw at Daho. I didn't realise he was doing it, I suspect.
Now listen, Lee, he's more definitely...
Well, there it is, the left hook, you see, absolutely perfect, and he did well to hang on. It was the only thing he could do. Jim?
Yeah, that was a lovely punch. Now that you can see the legs, back he goes into the corner, and I think he was quite happy to feel the ropes on his back there.
So they are hard staunching that adrenaline coagulates there in Doherty's eye, the side. Well, they're cleaning them up the best they can, I must say. A real barbershop job the seconds are doing. Round 10 of a scheduled 12 then, for the Commonwealth Championship at lightweight. In the 8th, it looked like Daho could be on his way out, and then in the 9th, for the moment, it looks like Doherty was on his way out. Now then, is it all going to rest on these last rounds?
Daho has always been the one who's been prepared to raise the pace. He came back and had a good round, and again, he's trying to get hold of the fight again. Certainly never have been anything wrong with Daho's courage.
If it does go 12, referee Rafferty makes the decision. There are no judges in the Commonwealth Championships. There was a rough one too. Oh, just as well that one got away. Was nearly broke the lights. Even the referee's face has got some splatterings of blood on now, John. I haven't seen that for a long time. Neither is he. He thinks he's still fighting, old Billy Rafferty.
Keep going now.
Been relentless, really, isn't it? 10 rounds of this, so punishing.
Yeah, well, it's just fitted into the same slot as the previous battle. I thought it wasn't going to hold. They're shaking again, but Doherty's in serious trouble the way he's gone down there.
Yes, and it takes a lot to put this man down. They're telling him to get up 8, and he timed it well. He's sensible enough to go down there. He didn't mind admitting that he'd been caught. In the 10th round then. Well, as they say, Daho would be thinking now, if only that had happened earlier in the round. Jim?
Yeah, well, now that really is a knockdown. When a fighter takes the punch and then decides of his own free will that he has to take a trip to the canvas, then you know it's been a good shot and he's been badly shaken. Look at the punch, the legs. He could have stayed up, but no, over he goes. Now that really, he must have been badly hurt there.
There it is again, and he was always looking over to the corner to Gary Davidson there. He was making sure he didn't get up before 8. And he seemed he was hurt and yet at the same time in control. The old head of experience there. There it is. Turns away and says, I think I'll need to go down from that one. Round 11. What a hard battle it's been then. Pat Doherty and Najib Daho taking him back. He's got just a bit too much grease on the face there, and the referee saying get it off.
Daho's really fired up now, Reg.
Yeah, the crowd are really behind him. They always were, but now they love it. The thought of he could actually do it so late in a fight as this, when at one time Jimmy looked like going himself.
Well, I think that the 8th round was a turning point in this fight, because after 8 rounds, somebody had to be prepared to raise the pace and just get right through all the pain. And Daho, who's the one who's done that, he's had 2 good rounds at a time when it looked as though he was beginning to go out of the fight. And Doherty badly needs a good round at this point.
Been a hard fight, not only for the fighters, Jim, but the referees had to work too, isn't it, on this one?
It's been a hard one for the 3 of them in there. Another good left hook from Daho.
Now he's got time to turn it on now in this round. Again, the delayed action, and he threw a punch. It's well, he was touching the ground. Davidson's up on the court ring there saying he's hit by a man on the deck. And it's 7 Jimmy's up in the 11th now. It's switching. He's got a cut over his left eyebrow now. Doherty had below the right and now over the left. It looks like it's going to be stopped in this round, I would have thought. And no, he shouldn't have got in the ring yet. It's a bit early for the celebrations, and the referee's saying we're not ready as Jack Trickett's getting out. And it's box on. Well, the manager took a flyer there. He bolted, didn't he, Jim? Now it's all over. Cartwheel from Najib Daho. And now the manager can really cuddle his man, having really come from behind with all the guts in the world to win that one, Daho. And now he can go on to challenge Steve Boyle for the British Lightweight Championship.
So, jubilant Najib Daho, the new Commonwealth champion. And you were watching that because the main contest, McGuigan versus McDonald, finished early. A badly cut eye for the Irishman. A stoppage in the 4th round. Victory for